Hello everyone, my name's Kim and I'm a quadruple amputee. I lost my hands and my legs above the knee all because of a UTI that developed into sepsis. Now I had my medical notes translated and I don't know what made me look the other day, but I was really kind of looking at different things and I noticed that my temperature, when I went to hospital the first time, they'd actually recorded it as high. Now I don't even remember them taking my temperature, but it was actually high. When I was in septic shock and was put into a coma, it's recorded as low, very low. Now, the symptoms of sepsis are slurred speech and confusion, extreme shivering and muscle pain, passing little or no urine in a day, severe breathlessness, it feels like you're going to die, skin mottled or discoloured, cold skin to touch or cold limbs. My hands and my feet were extremely cold, and your temperature can be higher or lower than normal. So I was actually quite pleased to be able to see that they had noticed that. But again, that then brings up, well, why didn't they notice I'd got high blood pressure and there was something wrong? And it just really annoys me that these medical professionals are missing it. I obviously was in the early stages of sepsis. When I first went to hospital, I ended up in septic shock and almost dying. I had kidney failure, and it's just, I don't want anyone else going through this. I want you to know. I mean, I put the symptoms down to other things. So I was really, really breathless. And I thought that was my asthma. Even though I hadn't had an asthma attack in years and I only needed to use my inhaler occasionally, unlike now, because my lungs have been affected, I have to use it every day. I put it down to that. I just thought climate change, it's the asthma, you know, the shivering, uncontrolled shivering, and I knew I'd got a temperature, but I was freezing cold. I was so cold and I was shivering. I'd got jumpers on, I'd got blankets around me, I'd got the heating on, and I was cold. I was in my villa in Spain, and it's just, you put it down to these other things. The slurred speech, I used to take a medication that used to give me slurred speech, but I only took that at night. So I would have only have had that slurred speech at night. It wouldn't have affected me during the day, but I was obviously already confused and I hadn't realised. So many things I think now, gosh, I wished I'd known about sepsis. So please, if you're listening to this, please share it with your friends and your family, because the more people that are made aware of sepsis and know these symptoms, the more lives will be saved. And I want everybody to know about sepsis, because so many people are under the misconception that, oh, I'm fit and healthy, it won't happen to me. I was fit and healthy and it happened to me. And I want everybody to be aware that it could happen to you. And I don't want it happening to you. But if it does, and you get these symptoms and you get to hospital immediately and tell them, I believe I have sepsis, you should be given almost immediately IV antibiotics and IV fluids. That is all you need. That is all you need. If you're given oral antibiotics, they will not work. You must have IV antibiotics. And if they tell you to go away and you feel that, no, something's really not right, you know, trust your gut. That's why I'd gone to hospital, because I knew something wasn't right the first time. So trust your gut, stand strong and say to them, no, sorry, I don't agree with your diagnosis. Please, can I have a second opinion? Can you get somebody else to check me? Do not leave the hospital if you suspect something's wrong and they're trying to send you away. So many people do, and they end up dying. I don't want all these deaths anymore. It's heartbreaking. All these stories. Every 3 seconds, someone in the world dies from sepsis. It's a global problem, and it seems to be worse than ever. So please, please, please learn these symptoms, share information about sepsis. I'll put something at the end of the video so that you can see all these symptoms, and please take care. Keep safe. Thank you for listening.